Alrighty, we're gonna do another analysis video. Again, it's Golgari. Alright, mono red.
Mono red,
standard. Let's see what happens.
I get to play against.
Played one against a Golgari mid-range. I think mid-range is just so hard, right? Because it can have that like aggro element where it's like, oh, I put these.
I think I have audio working for
past
the video too, so it's
not
not quite as terrible.
Okay, opponent goes first. Hand is good.
Yep.
Hand is probably pretty great, right? Turn one, Swifty. Mind if the meat feels good. Probably another Golgari midrange. Yeah, kind of tough here though. I don't know, like,
so how
I would
rather vacuum
want...
do.
Oh, is this gonna be bat? Okay, bat goes. What does bat
play
take?
into? You cut
Probably
down something,
but
but I don't think there's
right?
another way to
I'd
do
probably
it.
take him for hard. Yeah. Slick shot feels good, but does slick shot feel good right now? Play the land. I think I'd rather keep Monstrous Rage for a minute if I have to get past something bigger. Do I want to plot that? Keep play it. If I play it, they have to kill it. And if they don't, there's no reason to do it in combat though, or to do pre-combat. So let's start. You know what I mean? Like, what do you do when you're facing down a bat, and then all you have Swifty? Like, yeah, I have a couple of cantrips, but this isn't like a good turn. And I have Slick Shot. Maybe I should have been more aggressive with the Slick Shot, because they could have kill spells, obviously, but maybe they don't. And then now I just really haven't built out the board, and they can't do it now. And so they would have to. Well, they'd only take 2 right now. Maybe it was here better, because they knew the majority of my hand. It's not like it's my next turn look like that. So next turn I would be off to the races. But if I don't have that, then I'm wanting for cards, which doesn't feel great. So maybe let's start with the Might of the Meek. No. Because then we just waste it. So let's just go.
Oh, playing.
But then it still might just be the better play.
Playing.
You don't want to just use them because you're.
I didn't affect the board.
I didn't pass 2 damage. Yep, go
entirely
ahead.
useless.
And I could have used mana Glissa to play around. Okay, now do we want a card here? I think we do want a card here. That's unfortunate. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go to my turn. Lightning Strike is just lucky, baby. But again, see, like, let's think of all the mana. Right, so we wasted 2 mana last. Let's just Lightning Strike. Technically 1 mana last turn, but I don't know if that was really a good use without 1 mana. We're gonna lose 1 here, so we've already lost 2 to wait mana. Bigger turn. Next turn we can kind of go crazy
for something big.
And again, Slick Shot's just Meek and a Monstrous Rage. So I think that was a turn 4. Slick Shot should have come down. Creature can still come down as a plotted card. Okay. It felt quick. Do you only have big things? They could only have like a 4-drop. They could have Hostile Negotiator. They could have Shieldred that they can't play. So we're gonna go pretty well here. So let's go Mountain. I don't think this is a big enough turn. Let's hold second.
It feels
Swifty.
as good as I wanted.
Slick Shot. I know they have a bunch of mana. Okay, they do have some sort of removal. So now let's go to combat. Everyone attack. Go ahead. We have to be willing to get in for 2 here. I think I probably should have played. Let's just. I think the name of the game here, because they could have just killed something after I'd done. Okay, that sucks, but I don't think that there was really
get in for another damage.
They obviously had something, and so that way we at least preserved our cards for another turn. Land, and then they have 4. Okay, Mosswood is good for them. We can cards. Heartfire Hero is an interesting one. I can do all of the things, so let's just start with a Swifty and see what they decide. So again, they do have something here. So we're gonna have to be okay. There's something to be said about having Heartfire Hero down. Okay, they do that. So I think we want to rage through it to survive. I still think this was the plan after I attacked with both. But I'm gonna play 2 spells, right? I think it was. Okay, next to damage.
Probably do.
So they're gonna kill it. Go for the throat. Nothing I can really do. That's really good about it. The Mosswood deal. I don't think. So now there's talent's really hard. The talent on bat is wild, especially against mono red, because then it's just like they're just getting so much. That's the right play. So now we don't Might of the Meek, our Heartfire Hero. Take 5.
Anything else interesting happens. I think I just wasn't nearly as aggressive as I needed
a good
to
card.
be.
Ren's Resolve is
Yeah, like,
great.
yeah, I would have lost
So
Slick
you
Shot, not
start
lost the
there,
game.
and then go the other thing next turn.
We
I think
were able
that's
to kill
good.
that.
I want to get the Lifelinger off of here.
I think we lose
Board
this game.
1, Resolve.
There's no way.
Okay, do I want to hold my bigger play here?
Haven't you ever heard?
Drop you, get another card. Swifty goes bigger. I think we sack the hero.
Sack further. So
I'm not 100% sure about that. Show Mosswood. Pass to attackers. They shouldn't attack, I don't think.
Getting annoyed and fast forwarding just because I'm annoyed.
Ren's Resolve also good, so let's go here. And then I think we start here.
I don't think that was the right play.
Because I
think I
want the
need to
card. Pre-combat.
Okay, you keep trick.
That is unfortunate.
Even though it
But
would say something right.
play our mountain.
Make them force me to play it.
Go Rens. Okay. And now we go for it.
I don't think I was
I think we
properly
need to go
aggressive.
face.
I think I played way too timidly. I think I needed to get my threats out there and force them to address them, as opposed to allowing them to get deep cover back.
Maybe Hardfire would have been better.
Mosswood, the Talon, Liana, with like no pressure. Like they didn't have any pressure until just now. They just went down to 7.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Mosswood. Mosswood again.
Surprised we're still alive. Level 3 is wild. This card's so good. You don't need me to tell you that though.
That helps.
Does not help the
Okay. Animate. 1, 2.
We don't steal this, do
3,
we?
because you block.
We do, that's
block.
embarrassing.
1, 2,
Oh,
3,
we
4,
live
5.
longer than you think we would.
Crackback, they would easily kill me.
How
Maybe
does it
4.
take another
Yeah.
that long? Like another 4 minutes?
I think it'll let me get in for a damage. No.
Why didn't we attack? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They block the biggest stuff. Like,
Right.
just didn't matter,
You
right?
block 2
Got
of them.
1, 2.
I think you definitely
block,
block. They had
they
prowess
block.
things. Nothing else can get through, even with the shock. The shock will
Yeah, they
take
just bring
2.
it back. I just think we were
1,
in
2.
like such bad.
That was probably a mistake.
Way most of the time. We just
It's
didn't do
not use the
anything.
prowess trigger.
Probably correct. Maybe we should have killed Logan. Actually.
You're gonna discard a card.
Why wouldn't we?
Okay, so at the very least, let's do this.
Why wouldn't we have killed him?
Go face. Ren's Resolve would be lit. Demonic Ruckus. Damage. That was good that they didn't do anything. That was a mistake as well.
You won't be outsmarting me. One way or another.
Such as the one where they sacrifice everything. Sure. I
about
feel
that.
like they should have
They,
killed me way.
Sacrifice these. Sacrifice.
That was a bad first game. I just don't think we were like even
Okay.
remotely aggressive enough.
Game 2.
Like, we didn't do anything to make the Golgari player not build out their board into their cool planeswalker and their cool talent and a couple of great creatures, which is what they do, right?
Exactly the same, just all sorts of.
So
I don't know if they have Preacher in this deck. We're on. Maybe. I think the game's gonna go a little bit longer, and I think that those are reasonable. Cut 3 chicks.
I think this is currently all of
Four
us.
chicks.
I think the Urbrass Forges are fine. The case is not good. Not consecutive. We needed our kill spells.
Camus 22.
Okay, so now we're being at least aggressive this time. So I have to use the cut down.
Okay, it's fine.
A Well, I don't know if that mattered quite as much.
Would have been maybe better to go here, waste the mana, or maybe just draw cards was probably the play. So I'm not going to get to play 2 of those, right? That was probably the play. Hope to get other things, then play that on 3.
This is where I just loosen the bat. I think that's the game.
So let's start with the Wrens.
When we hit things,
I do get those till next turn, which I think is better. So let's do it like this. Play Heartfire. Next turn, you know, all things being equal, we'll go Ember Heart and Shock. We will have an extra mana, which is kind of interesting. Okay, that's fine. That gets past the Shock. Let's go Mountain.
I think you have to play through. You have to beat through. You really do.
I think you have to Shock here. Maybe we...
I think you attack all.
I mean, I don't want to waste the Shock is the hard part, right? How many do you attack with that?
Force them to do the thing. Don't let them continue to have a block. Because now they can play whatever they want. Yeah, there we go. I think this is right. Make them do the thing. Make them pick someone. It's gonna suck. That's probably the best. Yes. Yes. If they want to do the thing again, it isn't.
It was
great
kind of like a
for us.
discount.
It could be
that
worse,
too.
right?
Let's go Heartfire.
I think
Wrens
resolve up.
Seeker. Mosswood.
See, and then again, you get the card. They have to have a land drop.
They need the land drop.
do the
do a
thing.
Mosswood. Okay, it still isn't that bad. You know what I mean?
Land
That's bad.
sucks.
Okay, let's start with Ren.
Might have been
Might have
good.
been feels good. That
Drop
feels
it.
good. Let's
Split
just
shot.
go to
See, this is why you be
races.
aggressive. You make them not be able to be super comfortable because they were not comfortable.
Next
they
to
could
blocks,
only
we
keep
have to
getting
do that block there.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I think
A
this
lot.
is
Yeah, good game. Actually, I'm curious as to what I needed to do there. If you view battlefield, okay, I might have the meek, so I get trigger, so that would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then might have the meek would have gone somewhere because I do control mouse, so it would have just been fine. Okay, cool. Okay, so now I do think we go. I don't know if I really want to
I was already sinking it again just now.
Let's go
I
all
probably
of these.
would Swifty to try to
Cut the rages.
So we probably
doing less aggro.
We finally bring in. Yep, we
Cut
brought
the
in the
lightning
big
strikes.
things that hit things, which is obvious. I don't think
Maybe
the
lightning
king's
strike is
super
better. It's like
necessary
a
here,
removal
but
spell of the smaller things.
I don't think it's
And
bad.
maybe take out a creature instead and really just be like more.
I think that game was
way more
much
controlling.
better. Obviously, we were on the play.
Maybe that is the play against them.
But I think we were
draw.
appropriate.
Impressive
because I think that
I think on the
Wouldn't
draw,
matter.
I mulligan this because what am I going to do? Turn 1 or turn 1 and then turn 2? I just don't think that that's worth. I think that this is better. We're going to keep that. We'll keep Demonic Ruckus. I'm actually going to ban Might of Meek. Okay. Hit this. Go there. Ruckus. Turn 2 gives us a bat. So they have to take the
this is where I
scorching
try
shot
to
here
do a
unless they're happy
huge
to
bat.
let me play something or kill it, really. Yep. Kind of priced in on that stage. Go here, and now I think we make them deal with Slick Shot.
See, finally getting the right vibe.
Get a card
Although-
off of it.
Oh yeah, that's not terrible to hit it with a demonic ruckus. As I'd say, if you're not going to do anything, you should have waited.
They do that.
Ooh,
and
still
it's
should've waited.
Oh man. It's gonna feel good. Okay, get the land, and I think we.
I think you gotta take out
Witchstalker's Frenzy instead. I know they know about it, which seems weird, but you know, I just can't let Kalissa live all that long.
So I think it's all
Go
big.
big,
Unless
get
the
4.
This just sucks so bad.
Nice. Again, we really don't want them to have another bat. I would like to get my Forge out, especially at this stage. We're not allowed. Okay. Okay. Kind of wish we'd done the other thing, but that's okay. Now it's
Red,
worth
shock,
things.
just get over
I want to make sure I get the resolve down, or Forge down. No, because if I hit, I can actually hit for a good chunk of damage here.
There we go.
Okay. Mishra's feels good. Let's go shock to the face. No, actually, I'm sorry. Shock to the bat.
That's absolutely correct. I would have forgotten that.
Get that back. That probably would have been a better play at the start, but, you know, such is life.
Didn't see that either.
You don't always get to do the thing. This turn's going to be easy if we can get to
Man,
it.
so much better.
That's fine. Interesting.
Yeah,
I'll
because
draw.
we didn't get to kill it.
I think I've got them set up. Oh, so that was probably not the best play. But I think instead we go harass. I totally missed the. Oh,
We don't
that's cool.
steal this
That
thing.
was neat. I didn't even realize Trick Me Asma did that. I think that was a really neat use of that. Because I knew about Scorching Shot.
Well, game one we
Possibly.
played.
I mean, I think we're doing pretty
We
good.
were
here. They need
much
a
more
flyer, they
aggressive
need to
here, which is
kill
good. I think that there were some
Slingshot.
gameplay items
that
that we
it?
could have done better,
Man, I have
but obviously we're
Swifty.
gonna win because we were aggressive.
Let's go.
Cards.
That felt much better. I need to watch those things back to back.
Yeah.
And really tell what I did differently. It might have just been better draws, and that's okay. But that was one where we felt like meek and nothing, and then the second one, exact same type of opponent, and it felt pretty good. So
I think it was fun.
those felt
Game
like
one
good
was
games.
terrible. Games 2 and 3 on that were better, but still. So that was a good analysis to go through and do, because I think that if we're going to be aggressive, we need to be aggressive. And these, how is Golgari going to beat us, right? Golgari's going to beat us with their kill spells, and then they're going to have big things where we can't get through, right? However, if we get enough things going, we start to pressure them and make them have to deal with it, and they have to spend their mana doing that instead of what? Instead of me being afraid that my slick shot's going to die? Like, that's not useful to anybody. Like, slick shot remaining in my hand or remaining alive is not going to do me any good if they've gotten bat and the talent and children and this and that out. Like, it's just not going to be helpful, right? So you have to pressure. You're applying the pressure.